So,
Ken Kraetzer, WVOX, American Legion.
Yep.
Tom, first thing, seemed like every time they made a run, you guys would come back at them. Just coming off playing them just over a week ago. Was it any easier getting them this time around and then coming into the environment here?
Well, it's never easy playing here. I saw the stat in the notes. They're now 53-7 here in the MAC since Tim's been here. So it's never easy here. I think they're a very confident offensive team on the road and at home, but they seem to shoot it better here. I don't know if the stats back that up, but I thought they shot the ball very well early in the game. I was surprised they only shot, that by halftime it was only 35% because it felt like it was better than that early, for them to get out and get the lead. No, it's not easy playing them here down the stretch. It was a 5-point game with 4 to go, and they did a better job they got better shots in the last 4 minutes than we did. It falls on me, and I thought they did a better job just sort of handling the end of the game than we did. And at our place, I thought we handled the end of the game probably better than them in the beginning of overtime too as well. So
To hang with them, even though you get rebounded by 17, what does that say for your ability to contend when you're not dominating the glass like you normally are?
yeah, the minus 17 is disappointing. I don't think we were very tough at the beginning of the game. It manifested itself in the rebounding stats. It manifested itself in the fact that we didn't make free throws. It manifested itself, I thought, in that we missed some open threes that I think we thought we should have made in the first half. So I didn't think we had enough team toughness early in the game. And those were the places that seemed to catch us. You guys step up in the first half and miss 2 from the line, and we didn't pursue a couple long rebounds. They outworked us and held box outs a little bit longer than we did. And so I thought they were hungrier early in the game than we were. I mean, it's not typical what happens with us, but we got, you guys have all covered us a lot. We're a little better offensively than we were a year ago, so we sort of offensed our way back in the game for the first 15 minutes of the second half, but dug ourselves too big a hole there early, I thought.
Mike, you took a while to get going, and then you had Pete come up and pick up the pieces in the first half. He ends up giving you 20. How much of a compliment has he been to Mike so far? Both of them freshmen through the first half of the season.
Yeah, 2 of them have been really good, obviously. They've complemented each other well. I thought they got a little tired tonight, but they complement each other well. They help our offense a great deal, and they don't back down. They feel us, they compete, and they're gaining valuable experience, obviously.
Obviously, you don't want to be minus 17 rebounding, but you did force 20 turnovers. It's a little different team. It seems like before played some more zone, and you were in the game, like you said, so you have to take some positives out of that.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, it's we're 5-5 in the league after 10 games. I think people picked us 10th preseason, so I guess people didn't expect us to be 5-5. Our early schedule on paper appears to be much harder than our second half of our schedule will be, even though we have Monmouth Friday night on the road. But I like the direction we're going. I like how we're developing some team poise and some team toughness at a much quicker rate than I thought we would, to be honest with you. So overall, the arrow's up. This is a tough place to win, and we put ourselves in a position, I guess, to win. With 4 minutes to go.
Kept Jordan on the wraps most of the game between Abdullah, Shays, and Donovan. What does that say about your rotation, your front line depth, and how it was able to contain one of the better bigs in the conference?
Yeah, he really had his way in the first game. He's a terrific player. So hard to defend because when you go and double him, no matter how you double him, with a big or a guard, they have answers on the perimeter. You're going to be leaving someone else. You're going to be rotating to somebody else who can play. So sometimes when you give him that much attention, it hurts you with some other guys. I think McGill got loose a few times because we had to focus on him. Yeah, we are. We're playing, but Donovan and Shays are really big at the rim. They're an imposing front court defensively in the post. It would have been great if they each had one less foul throughout the game tonight. I could have gone with them for longer stretches, but Abdullah did a good job defensively, and Al Chiga did a good job defensively too as well on Jordan.
You were playing two graduate students at guard on Iona and several.
System where Tim really gives them confidence and freedom to make offensive plays. So they fit in perfectly here at Iona. And we were playing them. With two of our guys who are 4 years younger than them. So at times it's going to be hard. And those guys hunt their shots really well. They're always in attack mode. And that's what this league's about. There's a lot of good teams. I think I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble like I did a year ago here, but there's a lot of good teams in this league. A lot of good teams, and there's not really an easy out. And these guys here, obviously 53-7, speaks for itself.
Tough 3-game stretch, Iona, Monmouth, and Siena to carry it through the end of the month. Even though you may not feel your team acquitted themselves as well as they may have, what does it say to be in a game against Iona the slate going into the start of the 3-gamer?
Yeah, I mean it's we've been in this situation a couple times already in this month. At St. Peter's, we had an absolute war, and we were up 2 with 3 minutes to go. At Siena, we were out of it early, but then we were in it. We sort of got to be in it in the last minute of the game, and at Quinnipiac, we've played a couple spots. Coach, can I talk to you for a second before we leave? At Quinnipiac, we carried play, I thought. So we've had some real battles on the road in this league where a year ago when we played here, we lost by 20, and there was a certain point in the game where it felt like we couldn't compete with those guys. So we've come a long way in a year, and we just got to try to keep improving.
Coach, you were known as a really good rebounding team the last couple of seasons. Is it by design they're trying to go a little quicker?
Yeah, we're not emphasizing that quite as much with what we're doing defensively. I'm trying to play. At times I'll match up, try to play some smaller lineups when other teams go small. I found the league seemed to be changing, and we were almost the outlier in the league, and the way lineups were being put out there for other teams in the league. A lot of teams were playing 4 perimeter guys and 1 post guy, and we were staying pretty traditional with 2 inside guys. And over the summer, we thought a lot about it, and I'm much more open-minded. My staff's much more open-minded about playing smaller and playing, if you want to call it, more 4-guard type of lineups. And we'll do it against certain teams, depending on how the flow of the game goes. We did it tonight, and obviously sometimes you're gonna give up some bulk and some size. We're not an overly big team, other than Shays and Donovan at the 5. If you look at us at every other position, we don't have a lot of team size. So. I'm okay with. I'm not okay with -17, but the way we're playing, I didn't expect to lead the country this year in rebounding.